or so, Frank Lampard losing his job at Chelsea?
Well, it's not really for me to comment too much on that one, of course. One thing I know for sure is that Frank doesn't want any of us to feel sorry for him. That's for sure. I know his character, mentality, and I'm sure he'll bounce back and have a very good managerial career. They just went through a little patchy period for a short spell. It's not long ago they were top of the league, and it's the first dip of form they've really had under Frank. So a little bit surprised, but it's not my job to comment on what's happening at Chelsea, really.
It's something you've experienced as a manager, that tricky run, the external pressure building. Manchester United backed you, and now the club sits at the top of the table. Is that perhaps evidence that sometimes in these situations, patience is a virtue?
Well, I don't know. I can just comment on our club, of course, and we knew that we were going to have some rough and patchy periods, and they stood strong. Of course, I've had good backing from the club, and the leadership have been very steady, which I feel very grateful for, because we've been through 2 or 3 really bad spells of form, of course, but. Sometimes we don't know what's happening in behind the scenes. You probably don't know what's been happening in behind the scenes here either, and it's not for me to keep talking about our communication. But it's always sad when someone loses their job.
James Cooper.
Hi, Ollie. You said you're going to have a chat with Jesse Lingard about what the future holds. There are a lot of clubs interested. Firstly, do you think a loan will work for him? And what's happening with Brandon Williams? Is a similar thing planned for him?
There's still part of our club, part of the squad, training well. No deal has been struck for any players yet going out. Still a little period left, of course. There's been a few. Many clubs interested in our players. So. Let's see what happens. For me, it's also important to take our wishes and our plans into consideration, but also the players, of course, because they are Man United people and players through and through.
I think it's spent many weeks kind of lamenting the home form. You're now won 5 out of your last 6. Does that come with form and belief, or did you have to have a chat with the players to kind of get that going again?
I've said it so many times. Home or away doesn't really matter. It's just the pitch, the surface of the pitch, and the surroundings. There's no fans, no crowd. You don't have that extra man that we normally have, and which we can't wait to get back again. Ground staff have done a good job, so we're happy with the surface. Our form, of course, it's come through hard work, through the coaching, through the work the players have done. We knew the beginning was going to be hard for us, and it just fell so that we had a few difficult home games to start with, and the circumstances in those games were hard for us to overcome. Now the form is good, the mood is good, confidence is good, squad is fit and healthy, so we're in a good moment, of course, which you've got to enjoy, but then it's focus on the next one. That's the only thing that matters.